happiness practicing. And it's also what I want to do I started the ego, so working on that, doing some type of other stuff. I want to be like it's leadership notification. I like to do that. Everyone is doing it today. I'm very excited. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing well today. I'm fine. Empty drawing. Like some drawers. I gotta go update this. I don't know. It's completely so you can go down. So, yeah, happy gaming. Maybe I'm gonna try to stop filming them on Friday. And I wasn't planning on doing this on the just in case I'll put them up there. I don't know. Maybe it's like more than an hour. We're going to the capital. I have that for a while. I don't know. Think about it can operate instead of the phone. For the past few years, and I got quick, so I have not really got into it. I'm like, but I think I'm going to you don't know what just that. But no, yeah, you don't know what games are going to be. What at a certain point, and then I'll get that's what I have. I don't know how to see but I have to TV was my biggest PC. I think they all kind of have but I can't think. So I record the half but like I said, if I don't want to stop going down with this I was not trying to complain after, but since I don't how long to get to it, I don't know how long to but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how long it is, but that's when I decided it's pretty shit. That's my goal for that is to be big. I didn't want to be the game. I never got the game or closest I played without this. First time it's not really the best thing, but the second time it's more like the first one I tried, they for those that played the Castlevania had a fighting game, yes, and it was on the Wii. Castlevania Judgment. I played that. And the artwork was done by Takeshi Obata, that famous artist. Did it for Death Note, which I Compound Go, which I really love. So he did art for the game. It's not bad art. Probably back in terms of the standard experience. You know what the great it is. So I played this fish, what the popular it's not art. It was like kind of a weird thing. It was a few times. Because I can do a Castlevania. And it's not cool. It's not weird, but it'll be weird if I see the fantasy creator and you see but you know that person did some like makeup training, and it's not, it's like okay, it's like not like that. No, not I'm gonna try out this stuff. That's pretty much what it is. And but yeah, I never played it. The only second one, the only time I ever played was Plus, and I was the 2 game one. I think that's what I have. I need to get the original Plus game. I want to get to the point. There's a sequel being made, so I'm like, you have just the first version. First of what I have. You play up that's the closest I have. It's kind of like similar. It's from yeah, so that's what I have. I should play that too. Yeah, I'll probably definitely need to play that game. I don't think I can in the game. I should play it again because of the whole because of like some thing. Take a chance to dive into it. That was like on these earlier. It was like you know, I guess the thing is really play the game and this one play is I guess feeling so I got we're doing that Friday after stock. I mean, after Stockholm demo. If we don't finish it, if we finish it, it's like short. It's not long. That's pretty much where if I finish it and it's not long, then we play it. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Probably not this every night next week. I'll have to see when I want to do that. 'Cause I have to see I don't want to reach out to everybody. But yes, I got to see to when that game is coming out. Also, get the chance. I don't want to win that because I don't think this one's fun. I think it'll be better. But yeah, we'll let them do that. Okay, let me see because I don't see it. There we go, it's up there. Okay. I don't. It's been weird. V2 Studio on my camera. There we go. I gotta go on the camera doesn't take a step to hit on it to make sure like I'm still here. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing this week. Again, if we don't get to that, then we'll keep next week. But that's only depending on how long Scalpel and Demo is. I don't know how long it's like. I'm keep saying it. I don't know, so that's like kind of the second option. If we finish it early, and there's so much time left, and I'm like if we're at an hour, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna do that. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. And with Zero Soccer on Saturday, we're getting near the end, so I think once we finish if we finish on stream, I don't know how long it's gonna take me. But if we finish it, the story definitely on stream. We're gonna pretty much we're gonna pretty much um um oh I'm blanking. We're gonna pretty much do some backtracking and stuff or stuff that I missed. I see the stuff I missed that I'm gonna see what I'm trying to get or what else I can get. So yeah, that's kind of the plan reaction for this week. I would like to do that. I'm hoping. And then we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. I still haven't tried, but I'm gonna do the best I can. It's kind of hard. Artwork festival. I would like to do put out a early schedule and later than the day of, but like it's kind of hard. So I'm like, I don't have the fortunate of doing this. I struggle after coming back from work to complete around our schedule and then doing going on fantasy. type for what we're doing. But yeah, but yeah, everything was good. Like after I took care of my errand, I went to East Bank quickly. Um, I might not need to make dinner 'cause I still have food at the bar. I thought I was gonna like go eat it, but I did not. So we'll probably do that later. But yeah, but like I said, this would be still cool. I'm also going to start it because I have not been doing it. And my things on. I'm also on TikTok as well, another social Instagram as well. I'm gonna try to put out a video, a reel later. You know, I like to get people who maybe only following on there to come to my channel. So and I'm like, oh, also if you're a game art, if you want to real time, you can do so on there. Because I've been out of the game. I'm trying to get back to streaming. It's kind of hard, but we're trying. We're trying. We're trying. So yeah. Special. That's what you do. Don't be again. The best reason why you want me. Suddenly, you never had the wrong. Go baby, but only things you first time. Miracle baby, I'm happy to be special. That's why you are here. Miracle baby, but only things super. Are super special. Don't be see why I keep it. Miracle baby, super special. That's why you are here. Miracle baby, but only things. Yeah, I gotta see what's going on. Sure, I'm gonna have to find now. I think it might be an update with YouTube Studio or something because my camera does not consistently stay on when I'm away. I'm noticing that. That's kind of bothering me. I have to look into that because that's so weird. I'm like, why is my camera not consistently active? Because YouTube Studio is supposed to keep on going and it's not. Because for some reason it's not doing it at all. I don't know why it's not. I don't know why it's not doing that. Why it's not like it's so weird. It's not. I'll have to figure it out. 'Cause I'm like, there's something kind of funky on me. I'm like, everything is not showing still my YouTube model well. I don't find did they do any tweaking or something? Because some reason it's like not consistent. I'm like, it's not following the camera. I'm like, what happened here? Why is it not doing it? It's like so weird. Like so weird with this. I'll have to figure it out too long because like I don't know what happened. I'm like, yeah, I'll just be moving as much, but it hasn't been moving. It's like, it's whatever. I'll just be phone isn't moving as much as it should be. And it shouldn't be the case. I'll have to check it offline and everything. Oh, yeah, I want to rant too. I saw something earlier. It's gonna be kind of like niche to the few people who may not be aware of this. But there's this fighting game I played. Um, there's a fighting game I played before. It's called Vanguard Princess. It's a very niche Dojin, and not kind of those you crude people, but those as in, like Japanese like small scene game. It's a awesome game. I enjoy it. I played it like years ago. Several years later, a company called Evo Manga decided to somehow this art took the game over from the creator somehow. Don't know what happened. So now they license the game here somehow. I don't get it. But that's not what my problem is. My problem is they've been like trying to add stuff into a almost 20-year-old game before things that they incorporated with meant to add. The game just looks just feels weird at times and janky at times. And now they just finished supposedly what they call their mobile port for the game that is released as DLC. Which doesn't make sense because first of all, this game was before mobile phones. Mobile phones were starting to become a thing around the time. It was like still like not like not i like not iPhone types or Android or Google devices like now type of mobile. You couldn't really do stuff you're trying to do, like actually put like full quality like gaming on there. Like you wouldn't be able to put Genshin or something like Genshin or CC on there at the time. It just wouldn't work. Phones were not developed. Now phones are developed enough to do that to rival console games. That's why you can have ZZ on multiple platforms in Genshin and all these other games because they have the budget and the tech has gotten so good to be able to do that. So I put it on console hardware. The same phones you carry are now popping up to have their games run on console. That's how much heavy these games have become. Equivalent to regular to modernized gaming in general. So I don't understand why Eagle Line decided like, oh, we're gonna try to make something that wasn't originally their thing. And then not only that, they used stuff before, so why do they do it now? They for their info, their trailer to the subscriber, and they're using AI imagery, the classic AI, like the early AI with the faces, because like AI, the yellowish and all that. The most obvious blatant AI uses that in general. And it's frustrating me because not only that, there's also another thing with the game as well that happened for all of that's still a thing. So there's this company called Exarcadia. They're really a good company, but they're also really annoying because they, like I said, know well all the games, but also have played right updates for them, equivalent to like new versions like think of Street Fighter, like Street Fighter, like Street Fighter 5 or 4 with their updates. That's pretty much what SLK has done. There are new updates to some of these games, new versions and all, but they only release into the freaking arcade, which frustrates me to no end. Because there's a lot of friends, including myself, that would love to play these games, especially these updated versions of games, but they're locked releasing only to arcade hardware. They will not release them anywhere else. They will not put them on console. Knowing there's probably Western fans that are interested in the game. I have played this game, but they would just not put them on there, and it's like so asinine that they would do so. I don't understand why that's not done. It's like so annoying. It's like really frustrating because I love the game, but the games themselves don't just get the justice they deserve. Because the company that's doing it doesn't want to bring him over here, so that just wants to lock him to arcade hardware. As if a lot of us live, which I do want to live in and work in Japan, but all of us don't have the option. So they're only confined to Japan, so you'll never really see it for some reason. It's a weird kind of gatekeep. It's not even a good gatekeep because like locking the game away from just viewers. That's especially a game that's out there you can be playing. You can't play. And the thing about it is they also somehow got a hold of a person to life. And apparently EcoMinder did know about them and same like for Exopedia. So now you have two versions of a game. One of Western Shrine that's like doing their own thing. Same game, trying to tweak it up that's the wrong way. Well, it's more respected, properly viewer art that's properly done, not AI how. Give it the flourishes it needs that it knows it needs to have and not burying it whether it doesn't belong in there. So it's like, I rather have that version. Because what frustrates me is that I'm seeing AI in the trailer and like they are before because I'm like, their past weird DLC had a comic thing in it. I didn't buy the comic, but it was cool. And some of their other artists, I could tell they were made artists before AI is. So why would you use AI when you already had an artist assisting you for these games, trying to advertise your version of the game? Because it didn't make sense because it wasn't needed. it wasn't needed any longer. So why have it? Why have it when you didn't need it in the first place? Because I don't get it. Because like it's not like you needed it. If you needed it, you wouldn't have it. You didn't need it before, so why would you have it? Why would you even have it? Why would you need it? Because it don't make sense. It's like it doesn't make sense at all. It's like so ridiculous. It's like aggravating because it's like you don't need it. So like, why are you having it? Why have it? Why do that to your people? Why? Why do the fans of the game? There's already a bunch of people that don't support it, which I get because of that reason alone. But it doesn't make sense. I have to definitely figure this out because my mom's like, oh, like, ooh. I have to check my YouTube to see what's going on because it's been kind of funky on me. So I don't know if I'm distance of where I'm at or anything, but the camera's not been cameraing, and I've been noticing that for quite some time. Because I'm like, camera's not picking it up everything. It's like, why aren't you picking up everything? Like, oh, like, ooh, like, but whatever. Once you can see me, it's fine. I'll have to figure it out. It's still another whole other can of worms I got to deal with now on top of everything else. But yeah, it frustrated me to no end because of that. I'm gonna also look into this probably later on, find out like an accident Discord. I'm like, hey, is there any change? Because I'm using my phone isn't capturing well at the position I'm at, and it can't be on, but I don't know what's going on. It hasn't been capturing me like it should. Because I always moving, and then I don't see moving. I click on the VC studio to see myself moving, because everything just isn't moving. Because I don't know if it's something I'm not doing, or something or there's some change in positioning. I don't know. But I'll have to find out. For now, we'll do my usual warm, which is why I'm joining these boxes to get my hand on the jaw. Like I said, I have a bunch of things I want to work on, like with manga stuff. I might push that later on because I'm kind of not in the mood to really think manga, do panels and stuff. But I got some other stuff I want to do, so we're gonna focus on that. I have stuff I have to finish, start. But yeah, but I don't think it's not the style tasting wrong because I'm like, I don't feel like no one understands the whole thing about what AI is doing. Just Gen AI, like how important it is to not use it because it's still from artists. Like we already know that artists would never really like appreciate it. Like why you have like Van Gogh die not being like being heavily wealthy? Like he died poor. He didn't die rich. He only got famous after he passed. He didn't get to see it. He didn't get to see it. He was very much tormented for his love of art, but he never got the respect he did. It wasn't until after he died he started to get respect, but by then it was already like it's good. But he didn't get to see it. All he wanted was to see respect from his own high. And that's the same thing before AI, because it's just fucking artists. They're just stealing from the artists, their style and stuff to make something that you didn't gonna create. And then I saw another post as well, just earlier about this. Not like AI, but with people trying to make stuff, like people who use AI, but ask for money, like, you have some nerve. You can't make nothing. Why are you asking for stuff? I hope no one donates money to you because waste money to like something you didn't create. Because it's not yours. You didn't carve it in blood. You didn't carve it out. You didn't pick a pen and draw or a pencil. All you did was type up words to grab and steal you something. We didn't actually thought about it and plot out how you want something to be. We didn't go through skimming through references and hunting and grabbing things. We didn't go through that at all. And it's so sad to see people do that. That's all I know from one of the friends that was supposed earlier. Oh, not on AI, but with just the people feel about people resharing their art. Like I don't know why people have an issue with others resharing their art, especially given how social media works as for an artist. That's what he does with others people. Everyone trying to monetize their work and find get potential clients and work out there. Resharing is very important for us to do. Because the way social media works is kind of contradicted to us as artists. Social media expects you to like be able to like um you know be able to have your art done in a certain amount of time frame. We can't do that. We would love to, but we just don't really can't do constant fast art because at some point it becomes a complete it becomes like kind of like a separate thing or not correlated thing. It's like not a thing. It's not so you can churn it out while I'm losing quality. Also, I want to highlight some positive that I saw that we didn't think was happening, but it did yesterday. On yeah, yesterday we got decided there's gonna be a new dot hack game, which I'm so excited for. I'm so happy it's a new dot hack game. I am a fan of the series. And I'm gonna be honest, I have not played in the video games. I am just more partial to When I'm Sorry, which is what this is supposed to be. This is a reboot. We're getting a new kite like character. I definitely want to draw the new character out. I am a fan of the series, so I am very happy to. Definitely want to play it and stream at some point in the future. Um, I love the game series. I always loved the original game. I just love the whole concept of it. I'm like, I just love the world story so much. It's like so cool. I also watched the anime that they had when I was like much younger, Dark Knight Sign and other stuff. Anime, so like everything when it has like so sweet. Um, I definitely want to definitely try it out. I'm excited for it. I'm so excited. I'm like, oh my god. I'm just like beaming when I'm like, it's Dot Hack. I was thinking about it, but I'm like, it can't be Dot Hack. That's Dot Hack. It is. I'm definitely gonna get it. Oh my god, I'm so excited. You asked me if somebody do Dot Hack. I would have not believed you. I would have not believed you. I would have been like, wait, what? I wouldn't think. I would not. I would not believed you. I would not believed you. I would have like, no, you lying. Like, you lying. Like, it was Dot Hack. Like, oh my god. But I'm excited for it. So I'm like, I'm all happy. Okay, now we're going more. I think to this. So let me go do. Did I not understand? I don't understand. Or maybe I didn't. Oh, I did. I guess maybe not. Okay. So this is the part of today's art we're doing. And I'm gonna draw one of my OCs. I actually don't draw really much of any of my other like characters from others and third there often. I'm sorry, but we have this is kind of like I guess not too. I guess it kind of be like at the last minute. But it's gonna be romantic. Yes. This is my character, Lisa May. And you can think of her as the kind of female character. Like, let me think of characters on top of my head. So, think of I forgot her name, but I guess one think of the most one that probably might be enough familiar people. Think of Leona from King of Fighters, or I forgot her name for Fullmetal Alchemist that works with the Colonel with him. Think of her. Think of characters that are like very realistic, but also very feminine at times, but also really tomboyish at times. But able to like, but then she comes. We have some certain moments, but then it goes back to normal like tough exterior, like military doing she had support second command for first in command. Who she was that's the vibe I always have. Like and Rory, I wanted her to always have that vibe like with Nathaniel with her and like Rory and what's her name? Like I think Lisa, I can't remember her name now, but that's the vibe I wanted them to have. That really like when I created them, that's the vibe I want to have. Like things goes down, she did support him, and they also have romantic tension in each other, feelings just like them too. That was like the vibe I always wanted to express. That's why you see the way you think thoughts, because that's what I wanted. Yeah, some of the things I wanted to work on. I started like a couple of days ago, so it wasn't that pretty long ago. And she's just kind of holding like the keys and stuff because I wanted to make it for romantic and sweet. I didn't actually do any actual Valentine's Day drawing like I normally would do. I just didn't have the time to be able to do. I was already working on the old piece prior or hard standard, and I was just finally finished that a few days ago. So like I did not start the process, plan the process. Of, oh, let me do my Valentine's Day piece now. I just didn't do that. So and now I'm also gonna before I even work on this again. I'm gonna I'm gonna start to like line it, well not line it, red line it. Well I guess blue line it, I guess. Just so I can see if I have any other anatomical issues before I finalize everything. Um I did I pretty much did kind of yeah, did pretty much this um and I guess succession I guess, which wasn't bad. I like the process how I did it. I kind of just first sketch it out, then went with a deeper like well like not deeper, more thicker line to help me be able to accentuate the forms out and kind of healed. So like I didn't have to really like and then try to more commitment to the lines, not exactly as a having to draw over everything again and just commit to the lines I make with my anatomical knowledge that makes everything right. So and also have colors so I can like pick colors I have the colors out her. Only I don't have like a background. Ooh, it's not need to get up. I might be there now, so I'll be up in a second. I need to drink some more milk because it's a lot of talk. So like I don't want to talk this much. So, like my girl's like, we need something to parch it, so I'm going to do that. But before I get up for a second, I love to just have my master down, but I got a bunch of stuff off of Pinterest that I really liked with references I could just use to go over Victoria 9 if I need to. If things off, I might also put up a 3D reference as well and tweak it to the polls I have. Just see if I'm missing anything and I can fix the hook before I start to finalize with mine. My plan is to like either give a traditional vibe. I think I feel like it needs to have that. So I'll probably use one of my brushes. I have copper brushes that I have, so I'll probably use that to mimic it to give it the best effect. I feel like that calls for it. And also, I did not draw. I only traced the flowers out. That was so much flowers. I tried my best to simplify it, but to still make it look believable if I can, because it's a lot of flowers. So I'm like, yeah. But I'm gonna get up for a tiny second, for a bit, to stretch and to drink something from my throat. But yeah. So I need to my throat because my voice, I've been talking a lot. So yeah. Okay, we're back. I was very interested. It's kind of hard when you are not wanting to give up gabbing or extroverting this because like your voice feels like it's overkilling. This is what I think it feels like to me. Because I'm not very extroverted. Let's say introverted. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, that's kind of the hard part. 'Cause I'm like, I'm not very extroverted, so it's like, and then talking looks more of a strain, which kind of sucks. But I am doing the best I can. Especially if you're streaming or trying to stream, you gotta be able to be talkative. So I'm like, I'm doing what I can. So it's like, kind of tough because it's like I'm not really a talkative person because of extrovertness, so it like makes it sound like it's hard. So I'm like, um, it makes something like this be hard. I think I got it. Let me get a 3D model just in case. But yeah, it's very hard because I'm not an extroverted person. So I know how it'd be easier for someone else. Like my voice does not want to cooperate. I wish it was easy, but it always doesn't cooperate. Then I was drinking because I felt like I spoke a lot. My voice started like, we need to be parched. We need to be have liquid soda juice or something, which I did. Alright, I'm just trying to have this mimic my pose at it. So that I can see what I fix. Along with my actual references. I know 3D models ain't always the best. Which is fine. The point is just to make sure I got everything nearly close as I can be. I also want to try to get some stuff as well, not just like be one on one because then I'm lame. It wasn't as cool. Because I'm aware of, I'm like, this is hard to do that and not have something to do. So I'm just, like, Oh, let me fix this. It's filling. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I'm just going for some nice jewelry stuff. Kind of like, just my references I have from the big bottle. So I did reference the photos, but I have to make sure because it's not like the camera. I thought it was closed. It's also a real person as well, so it's not a cartoony reference or anything like that. I didn't use real people. It's just I have to also make sure because based on what my eyes can see, my mind is interpreting. I mean, obviously one to one, so I want to make sure it's clear as it can be. So it's like precise and good, and not like this off. So, but also trying to like not be too overly. I do want to make sure it's like good enough where it's like where it looks legit, decent, and it's not looking out of sorts. But also not too boring. Make sure I'm not always good, but not off. And also, look this close. Yeah, this orange here. There we go. There goes a receipt. Hang on, babe. There we go. That's everything else I think was fine. No, he also the doctor recommended the facial. There we go. Make go over that as well. Oh, well, okay. Right. So there we go. There we go. So this is right. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's fine. So I already got what I needed. I just needed to realign it. Everything else I think was fine. It's but um, let me see. I'm gonna push down for push. I guess we can do this. I just need that over. I want to push the hair out a little bit further out, just too low. Um, make it look more decent and better. So I gotta see with this V2 Studio. I feel like the camera's not active on to shoot to move my model on, but I'm and it's not capturing my mouth. I don't know if I'm too far away from it or if something's off. We'll have to figure it out because I'm like, so we'll figure it out. This has been kind of weird for me. I think we're good, to be honest. I can kind of like close this. I think. Um, let me see, because I don't have the other one here. Because I did it based on preference. I don't bring it. I might make things better if I put it on here. Um, let's try to shift this right a little bit unchecked here. Just trying to make sure it's not. It is event. Boss. I don't know if I think it's good. I'm trying to make sure. Here we go. I think it's better. I think it's more better. Okay. And we might do that. Let me I know the same. Yeah, there we go. Looks better. Like, cut off. There we go. Okay, I think we're good. Oh yeah, here. Um, hmm. Let me quickly pull up something. Let's see. I think I might try Finlines for this. Okay, I think I might want to do Finlines because that's what I wanted to do a market like lives. I think I want to do Finlines for this. Yeah, I think I'll need Finlines. I don't know if I want to color stuff. I might color it. Oh, it's not or use. Nice. Maybe close because I don't need it. Let me also say we have there's let me see. Let me quickly. I'm not gonna immediately do it, but I gotta make sure. Alright, alright, let me see. Let me try some thin lines. Let me see. Yeah, it's not, it's not too bad. Make think that one. Okay, that works. Let's move it a bit to yeah, I think that's good balance. Oh yeah, we'll dance. Okay, that'll work. There we go. Okay. That'll be good. I want to be. I want it to be not too thick, but not overly thin. But it should be good enough. Um, there we go. Oh, there we go. Um, there we go. Um, oh, there we go. I'm going all the way. Oh, it's going nice. Also, if I do want to change this, I can always just use one of the clip features. Change the color if I want. After I'm done, if I'm like, I don't want it to be all black. I want it to be, I want color lines. That's the good thing I can do. It's not really like committed to that. I can suggest it if I feel like it ain't working. Um, so yeah, okay, let me delete that on here. And I'll probably save the flowers for last. I have to take time. But, right, we can mention that. Let me see. Let me see. There we go. Now, and, oh, oh, I don't want to do that. So, who knows? Oh, it's there we go. There. Yeah, when we just separate, I really like to do this. And the other eye or something. I think I'm also once I'm done, I'm going to finish this. There we go. Now I can do that into the other eye. Now you will see to uh, retransform it to fit it into the face. Also, not like looking also. And then this. Lower. Alright, so this piece. Okay. Let me see. Okay, they're looking higher up. This is the eyebrows. I just like, okay. There we go. There we go. So probably can add in color with the lines. I'm not gonna mark it black. I'll just use the color. Okay, I'll separate and do. Okay, let's the color. There. So what just add this. Um, yeah, this. There we go. Oh, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. We'll add the lines in. I want to leave that. We'll see. Um, okay. Let's see. Merge. Next, we're gonna do the flowers out of the way. That's the part. Um, let me see. I gotta see how deep these go. Gotta make sure I'm over here. Even I have. I'm like, sounds like was gonna do them all in their colors, but I might try to make one giant color. But I don't want them to kind of like it's Westwards. I don't want them to kind of like take the spot because they're always so detailed by the way. So I might do stuff with colors. Right now I have colors already for Lisa, but not for flowers. So I'm gonna probably get a color that isn't overbearing, just so the colors don't overshine. What I'm trying to do here. I think that's the right word. Yeah, because I'm like, trying not to overdo the colors with the flowers. Because even if the flowers are there, the point is to look notice Lisa, so that's kind of the goal. Once you're like, oh, I'm looking at the girl, you're like, Lisa, that's what's important. Because I'm like, I don't need no people to be like, oh, pretty flowers, like that's not what you're supposed to be noticing. You're supposed to be noticing the girl. But yeah, I did use the color, which I don't have a problem with in this case because trying to draw the flowers would have been a lot of tedious work to try to figure out how they position the right way. So in this case, I'm just like, you know what, in this case, we're going to use 3D to help us so we don't have to draw all these flowers out and try to figure out where they need to go. There's also another challenge of figuring out where the flowers will go, doing them in the right perspective, making sure they're even well. That's a lot of work that will take to do. That will make things kind of hard. So I'm like, I would not want to do that or put myself through that. So like, and if we have Clip, there's no reason not to use their asset store if you have it because it's like helpful. So I also was worried too when I was looking for stuff. I'm like, am I gonna be able to find anything that's free? And that's weird because I'm like, some of them have also like clip points, which I don't have. I haven't had any. I haven't did Clippy. I know there was a recent Clippy thing I missed, which I'm very mad about myself on that. I didn't realize because I haven't been keeping up with it. So I'm like, I saw, oh, there's a recent Clippy thing, but I'm like, of course I couldn't do it because I missed out on it because I haven't been keeping up with clip stuff. I was just going straight into the app to draw, but not mine. But like, oh, there's so maybe you should check on what's going on the board. But yeah, there are some things I've been missing out on, which kind of suck. Like I said, because like obviously Clippy points for other assets and stuff. Because you never know when you might need this thing, and then you're like, you have the if you buy it, the points, the Clippy points. That's a free asset or 3 mod you can use for something. Um, but yeah, I kind of suck being on this out, but it's okay. I only know that because I saw another lots of and then oh, hey, Clippy thingy. Because sometimes I do see when they have them, but I be forgetting, and it's the ones that you gotta log in every day. I didn't realize only so I missed the whole thing because I've been looking through like the homepage in the asset section. I haven't looked through what's new, what's put on the store, so I just been jumping straight to the assets. Not saying there's a campaign for login for attendance, which I don't mind those attendance thing ones. So I'm like, those are fine. It's just I could have done it, but I forgot. So I'm like, of course I forgot. I'm like, I can't do it now. Like those nice points I got. Because the only way you can get Clippy points is to pay for your cash to get them. Which I only did a few times if I really need something I saw that I can't find. I know someone needed like, but I try not to do that because I'm like I could better use that money for other things. Like, but it's not all the time, but sometimes. Um, but yeah, it kind of sucks when you realize that. And you basically can't realize if you haven't keeping up. Let me see how these flowers look. They don't look too bad. Because it's really to focus on Lisa May, so I'm like, I'm gonna go with what I want to use for the flowers. After looking back up on colors I crafted, because I had colors I crafted already for her, but I didn't for the background, so I'm also gonna probably do that for the background. Like do like a color design testing type of thing. Like have like we can start to see how certain scenes will look color to give it the effect I want it. Because I want Lisa to be the focus of whatever colors I'm picking. They're also still work what they need to, but they don't overpower her or make it take away from her. That's all that matters. Because once they start to do that, then the feeling is lost. It's the same more colors you don't fully notice. But you're noticing her, and that's working. That's what I want. If you're like you're not paying attention to her, and you're like noticing the flowers, then I'm losing the effect, of course, because it's not what I wanted. I want you to make sure it's her, not the flowers really entirely. Found detail on her ooh, make it too long. Because I don't need her to be like grabbing you. I need the flowers to grab you. So there we go. Okay. It's not too bad. I like how it came out. Even though I wasn't going to have preference, but I'm like, I ended up, because I didn't know what I wanted to draw. I knew I wanted something kind of romantic vibes. I was going to first be something in thing, and then I'm like, okay, what do we say? And I'm like, got flowers, and I'm like, oh, this is perfect. So perfect kind of illustration in mind, and then just went through everything. All right, we can purchase now. We have one more section. We have the background. Let's see, I have what's my size? 23. 20 is probably too strong for this. Let me see. Also, that's not too bad. I think I might yeah, I want to lower it because there's also another way you can do to like compare depth. We're gonna lower this so it's looking like it is not like it's fully emphasized. She's in the back, so we're gonna purposely make sure that this is in like she's in the front, this is all the way in the back. So emphasize the depth that she's not that close. Uh, further emphasize that. And like I said, once I'm done, I am going to see how it looks. I might color the lines if I feel. I feel like it's not working. And I'm like, oh, I need to color these lines. How like not working out. We'll do that. But for now, I'm not coloring them. I'm just gonna and everything. But yeah, I'm doing this to make it like it's the back. It's not front. Like, you don't think it's in the front. Just looking at it from sides. It's like, does it feel like it? Like, it feels like it's far away because that's what I want it to be. And almost, so, I already have, like, I have most. I don't have all, but I have most of the colors from what I picked earlier. Well, last week. Every time everything merge, and then I need to double check everything to see if I need to clean lines. Oh, let me clean that up. I'm gonna use lines, like I said, color lines, so I kind of indicate stuff. So I'll go ahead and do that. So we're mostly done. I might need to fill in gaps. There's some gaps, weird gaps. But I think I can make it work. Let me have a look. Mostly, I think it's fine. I want to do that for last. I gotta see how everything else is gonna look. I'm still. Let me see. This is a. It's not one to one because I gotta change stuff, but it's going to get across. Uh, and I gotta also add these. Let me the colors choice. Let me see if I can. Oh, they have. Okay, let me see the color. Um, I haven't used it in a while. The club has a color mixing feature. It's I like deep. I think in was it version Lily version 3 or 2. They added it for people who want more painterly stuff to help you with painting. I guess not painting, but I'm just gonna use it to put colors I haven't seen, what colors I can create that still work with the picture and keep the vibe and everything pretty and sweet. But I haven't used it in a while. But they do have pictures, so it's like if you got more of a painterly person, then maybe up your alley to use. So like, oh, quick colors and play and mix stuff here. I'm just using it here to like get my colors that I have here, so I'm able to like, I can't what place. Let me fix that. Let me see if I can move this in because like my camera's like doesn't know where I'm at. Because I'm in position, but my camera's like not. Okay, hopefully I fix it. I'll think just my camera's like not because I'm on a web camera built in, but like it's finicky. That's like, where to go? Okay. So I'm just putting the colors I already have down. I'm just gonna put down what I use. I kind of like keep everything. Um, so let me see. Yeah, Microsoft. Like now, this is the colors I right now. I'm gonna try to like find colors that are connected enough to Oh, hello, Gold Wow Roseblood. Yes, my mic should be fine. Um, I don't have a standalone mic. So I'm using the built-in mic from my gaming laptop, so that's probably why things sound a bit funky. But I do have it's built-in, so I'm using what I have. I just have to get a regular mic at some point in the future. I'm hoping I can do that, so I'm able to have a more standard mic, but I'm using the built-in mic for now. But I also know I'll get to get in the future, maybe through like say on money or through like community support or whatever, so I can get a better mic and set up something that I can work through. Also something that's like can work for my current situation. So I'm still relying on working from my bed and everything. So I like to get it at some point so I can have a dedicated desk set up. But yeah, it should be fine. I also was supposed to get help from my buddy as well on that to see, because I am working, like I just said, built in the laptop on Asus. So I'm like, uh, I'm using that. If there's other stuff I can do to fix it, I don't really know much on that for a built in. I'll have to do more experimenting and sit down experiment. But for now, that's what I'm using based on that. I'm sure I've had like a regular mic, help get much better quality. For now, that's what I have. But you should be able to hear me. Also, because of this mic, you might hear background stuff like my smoke detector, which I can't really do much about. I know it needs battery change here. I know that. Everything should be fine. It's just that I don't know how to get off the wall. I have another one, so I'm not too worried. I came with that in, but the way it's kind of mo- mo- put onto the wall somehow, it's not easy to remove. So I don't know how to do that. I don't want. I don't have to move or anything. I want to do that, especially for certain reasons as well. But everything should be good. Like I said, yeah. So that's for the mic. But thank you for coming by to the stream. Also, I don't know why. I think it might be something on my settings, YouTube studio settings. I need the camera to stop moving on and out. Cause I'm moving, but not all that much for it to be in and out. I've been doing that kind of lately. So I gotta see what settings I have on to be super pushing me back and not just stable and stuff because it's like very aggressively pushing. But yeah, that is with the mic. Also, hi, I am an old VTuber, mainly artist, but I also play video games. I do stream weekly. I am going to be gaming again this week. I am going to be trying on Friday. That's the Scott Pilgrim EX demo. And if it's, I don't know how long, if it's not too long, I'm probably going to, well, I am going to do it because I want to try the games out since a new one's coming up, the Castlevania collection. I want to try that. Um, Also, in terms of other stuff, like I also been playing one long form game on the side. I've been playing an older RPG thing, but Xenos like episode one, the leading match. I've been playing that for the past couple of weeks. But yeah, everything's been good. Yeah, I'm just working on a drawing of one of my OCs from my manga. Alexander. I don't always draw every other character from my series. So I'm doing one of those characters, and right now I'm just. Oh, you can't even see it. That's so sad. But I am mixing colors on the side. I don't know why it doesn't show up on OBS, but there's a separate tab that I have opened up to mix colors. I'm just trying to grab colors and see what I can use to mix stuff, see what stuff can go well with it without losing the focus of the character. So like that's what I'm doing. So I'm just doing that right about now. But everything else is like, is there not constant background noise? I think because it's not. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. About that. Yeah, that's probably it. I have music playing, but I don't have it playing in the stream itself. I have it playing. I have YouTube playing from my TV in my room. That's probably why you don't hear any music. I decided to just do that. Since I often do now do that. It also just makes it super easier for me to not have to do because I already have it set, but it makes it more easier to not have to do the whole. Because I don't remember, but I think I fixed it. But I'm like the whole splitting up the audio of the VODs because you know how YouTube and Twitch are more on YouTube, but Twitch does it a lot of times. But that's to help me not have to go through that. But that's probably what you're wondering, like, where is the music? Why am I just hearing nothing but you speaking? That's because of that. Yeah, that's probably why. I don't. I chose to not do that. I can still listen to music and stuff, but yeah. Oh yeah, wow, thank you so much, Gloria. Yes, I hope to see you again soon on another stream. Thank you for coming and stopping by. It was nice chatting with you, and welcome to the community. I've been streaming for years here. I just started streaming again a few months ago. I've been afraid of streaming for like over two, yeah, 2 years because of personal issues in my life, dealing with death, loss, a lot of changes. So I had to stop streaming. But I'm glad to see you stop by, and I hope to see you again soon. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I don't know what time it is for you, but I hope you have a good rest of your day or night. If it's late for you, have a good rest. Um, and take care. Thank you for coming by again. Bye. Okay. Let me get back to this as well. I gotta see what I'm trying to do. I think like I said, I want to mix colors. Uh, I think I'm gonna mix some colors. I think so. I have to, let me get her other colors that I can add and stuff. I just want to make sure the colors are consistent and see how I can harmonize them. It's more pinkish. I might, yeah, it's kind of so. Right about now, we have about 5 colors. Mine goes together and everything, so we're not super worried about that. I think we might use some muted colors against the background. I think we might want to, so that way her brightness stands out. The muted colors, the more not bright colors. I think that's what we might do. I think one we can do it. Let me play around with some colors. The round is of a park, so you might get a muted green, something like this, like not as bright. And check that. Okay, this looks bright. So let me see. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Let me see. Let me erase it. That still looks bright. Let me see. Something that's more muted. Something like this. That's bright. Let me see. This is bright. This is bright. This is like neutral. This is not as bright. This is nice. It's fine. Um, this is like bright. This is not as bright. So I think so. It's like in the middle. So it's neither. It's not saturated, but it's not so bright. So I think it works. Also, like I said, play around, which we'll probably do. Let me play around after and see how it looks. Because we're still okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. That's it's not as okay. It's not too bad. Let me see if we can move it up a bit more. Let's try this color. I think this one looks better. So let's try this color out and see. Because this one's a bit more darker. Okay, I think that works better because it's more dark. And like it's not as no spots. We'll keep this color. This color is already like not as dark as as it's already darker than the other colors. It's not as bright. So I think this works out. So we get colors a similar thing here. So we're gonna now do some brown. So, yeah. Okay, I think this also works well. Let me try. Because these colors will work because they're not as bright and they're not gonna overpower anything. Alright, I think this works because these colors ain't bright. So I'm like compared to already just looking already Lisa. She looks a little more standoutish. So it's like already like ooh, already like see it's not standoutish. I think that works already because it's not standoutish. It's actually like Now we got the ground. I want to also give it a green, but I don't want it to same. I don't want it to be the same thing. Or maybe I want a tan, like a sandy tan, but a dark tan. So it's over. We're gonna see this should work. So let's see. I think it might work. Let me again. I'm not gonna go super worried about. We're just wanting to paint colors. We can see what works in the image, and then we can always just go in after once we find everything. Because the point is just to see what works and what doesn't. Whatever works, we know we gotta go on keep. Um, I feel like this is still bright for this. Now we're gonna switch it because this is already. I can see it's still looking bright in my opinion to what I'm not wanting. So we're gonna keep it down a bit more. That's why we try and stuff out so we can see what works and doesn't. Cause it's still bright. I don't want it to overpower her. So I'm like, oh, maybe wrong. Yeah, rest we're gonna switch off. It's still looking like it's bright. Cause like I said, I don't want it to be bright. I want to make sure she stands out. So I'm like, anything that's there, like I need to make sure it's like not super dark, but enough to like make sure you know that we want to stand out. So we want to make sure she's like emphasized. I'm like, this looks more better to carve that. There we go. Now as we can tell, she's standing out. The colors are more dark. So that kind of works for me in my book. She already looks like she stands out. Like already like, kind of like dark, not like overpowered. Also, let me see as well. Ooh, let me see as well. But yeah, it's already working for what I want. She's already looks like she's standing out, which is what I want for her. I don't want her to be overpowered with image. So it's already like working there. Because she's already like not exactly like popping out, which is really good because I don't want her to I want her to pop out, but not everything else. So I want her to make sure she pops out and stuff. And I guess you know what? We're gonna try some things with the flowers. I want her the flowers and also as well, but I don't want her to overpower. I want her to be like coming together. So, but we're gonna do the background, finish the background first, and we're gonna get too far. We got about 8 colors on her. There's not a lot. Um, Probably make this like a daytime, but again, we want to read it. So let's try this color. Um, we're gonna see how it looks. Oh, okay. So it looks too bright. We switch. That looks too bright in my opinion. So we're gonna switch. Looks too bright. Slow it down a bit. Let me try this color. Because like I said, I don't want it to be bright. I want to make sure that's like, oh, like everything's looking cute. But because I want the color to get some shine, which I think it is. I want something to be like, oh, she's popping out. Oh, not fighting for any color attention. Okay. Alright, this look good. Okay. Now this definitely looks like she's popping out. We have mostly dark colors, and she's like the only bright colors. So I think that works. Again, the flowers, I'll have to figure out what I want to do. Um, I think what I'm gonna do because I have colors here. I'm gonna do this. Use the effective clip. We're gonna blur and blend. That's the thing I love about clip. Especially with their mixing feature. Like I just mix some colors together. So I just mix some colors that we can use. That we can just parse and use for our own benefit. So we have some colors to use. So we have this like purple-ish purple red tint. Not fully red because it's more purple, but finding some red hues in it. So we're gonna see how this will look. Um, 'Cause we don't want the flowers to overshadow, but we want her to be connected with the flowers. Oh, okay, that works. Let me see any other colors we can do. blending has some flavors. Okay, we have this one that's slightly more reddish. Let me see this book. Doesn't overpower. Yeah, that works. Yeah, it works really well. I think I like it. I think it works. Um, I think we'll do that. It works for what I need to do. So, um, yeah, I think it works. I don't know how it's brown, far from shading, but it works for what I need to do. So we have what we needed. And I can start a flat color and everything. Um, this will be our base. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see about. I'm gonna work outward. So everything that I know needs to be shaded, like the background and stuff that I need to have. That like I'm gonna do the sky first because I know the sky is gonna. If I blend anything in or shading out, I don't mind that because I can just go in and I can just touch up anything that I know it needs to be added, fixed. So yeah. And again, I want this to have a traditional vibe, so I'm like, I want it to feel soft. I'm not doing a painting, but I want it to feel soft, so I may have some painted thingies in it. But, all right, let's see. Here we go. Okay, so got that's only more boring part. So, like, I got that update of was it clip? They supposedly have a brush like feature. It might help for this brush. I like this brush, but when you use it on thicker size, it ends up lagging. I don't know why it does that, but some reason it does. It's like so annoying. There was a little ask this question. I don't know. Some of the brush that lags with clip. So I'm like, I don't can't use anything super large or it lags. But I'm hoping with the update 4, maybe I can do something with it once I get a chance to get it. I'm gonna try to get it when it goes on sale because if I can use this brush better and with all the bushes, that would make me happy. Because I'm like, I haven't really been able to use it because it lags. I use it, but it be lagging. It's like so annoying. So like yeah. Also, still can't see it, but I have a color scene, so I'm gonna keep it off. Or I might put it back in. I'll put it back in. We don't need it right now. There we go. But yeah, we'll see what the color lines do. Me too. But I really like how this is. 'Cause I'm like, as long as these are like the fleck, I just want that the fleck showing. Just like, let me also, because there's some extra lines on the bar. Or erase it. Yeah. I'm going for the images that have like in this. Oh my god, it's cute in this sense. But she's not dressed as a soldier. She's dressed pretty normally and stuff. So that's really much the point. She's like, he's not super dressed like military. Well, not. This one's not black for this. It's more Victorian. Has some modern touches, but he's not just in armor. That's the great for this. She's not in armor, and then has her I guess royal get up, which is not armorized, which is more tomboyish. She has shorts, black shorts, military jacket, the the chest straps. I mean, the shoulder straps, the team thingies, and a hat. That is very much more speedy, and that's why she's not like all that. Like and everything. So it's like And it's like, um, but yeah, I'm very excited. Oh, I didn't know my TV had my title. Let me see. Let me just check. Yeah, I don't get that. That's so annoying. I'm gonna have to see what that too of YouTube because I updated it before going live on the on inside, but for some reason it has the title change. I never kind of get that because like I changed the name, but for some reason it's still saying Heal Saga. And I wish I was notified to go, but the title's correct, but the title's not. The category's correct, the title's not. Yeah, I don't really get that. Sometimes it's so weird. That's something I have to figure out because I'm like, because sometimes VTuber Studio doesn't not VTuber Restream doesn't say it's online. It says it's offline, of course, when I'm not on it. But as soon as I go on it and I update everything and go live, it doesn't change. So it's like it's so weird because I updated it. I went into the menu before I changed and updated it. It shows on my end in OBS update with the titles, but Twitch it does not. So like, some weird dichotomy here. It's always weird. Um, it changed a lot though because I haven't used it in like years. I used it a long time ago when I was considering dual streaming, and then I just stopped. I haven't used it that long. I'm like, I didn't even want to like I just playing some paid things stuff. Um, but I'm not gonna stress about it now. But oh yeah, I wanted to talk about what I was saying earlier. That's not what to say. I don't really like how people who try to use AI, generative in this case, try out their like inventive or creative. Like you didn't invent anything. You're stealing off other people. You're not really making anything, and then you have to ask for money for a project you're not even making. And there's a bunch of people that are actually artists that are creating hand carving stuff and need money support so they can build the dreams of their dream project they want to do a dream thing. I'm one of those people. Like, you can't be acting like you're a part of that when you now just type it on the screen. You're just typing on the screen away. You didn't make it. You don't know it's like to draw boxes a bajillion times or draw a figure or draw something multiple ways and have it still look good and still correct. That someone could be like, oh yeah, I can see this. This is like definitely real. It's on our real world economy. I can see a real being here. But it's kind of sad because it's like they act like they do that, but they don't. You haven't done it. You haven't done it. I'm like, you can't act like you have because you can't be like trying to get people act like you did something you didn't do anything. Oh, you know what? This should be bullying this. Yeah, I disconnect this would be whoever the bullying is. But yeah, it adores me when they do that because like you don't deserve to have that. You're not an artist. Why are you trying to claim art? You can't claim but you're not an artist. Because we don't suck you. We don't suck if you want to steal. So individual people actually want to create something. They want to carve out things. I want to tell stories. I want to be have meaningful connections and bring those stories to people that want to make meaningful stuff. Not stealing what you see online, believing that's what it takes to be honest. Like, no. But, but yeah, there's also something else I saw. It was another game I saw that was like different waves that now recently came out. And yeah, we use AI, but it's like I forgot the game. I forgot the game was the name of it, but it's like a anime style, so like something like only transpire. But it also came out. It was like Extra Nerd 3. It was like it's like well, yeah, we're using AI currently in the process to help us with the game. But once we have the opportunity, like when we're near ending finishing the game and have the access the money to do so, we'll take it all out, place it, which is drawn or handmade. I was like, why would you need this in the first place? First of all, it doesn't help your game. The game that I saw was cool. I'm like a little bit disgusted by it because you're using AI in any sense. Like you could still try to get you for someone. Like at least use one image multiple times for someone instead of just going AI. Like yes, I hear that you're gonna remove it, but still in the first place. Like I don't think people understand that was stealing from an artist that there are many artists that took to get that kind of style that you want for your work. The style of achieving those billboards, because I already know what they're trying to go for with the billboards. It's supposed to be like a Cuba hard style and billboards in Japan. Like they could have actually went to people who could have drew a mock up for you and it could have allowed a bunch of 2 or 4 different variants of it if you didn't have enough to do. Like yes, the details in the world look impressive, but I could have went to a lot of artists that could have got funds for that. And like art is not art. Yes, you know that art is still tell people, but there's like, people that would have loved to get 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 recognition to do something, even voluntary work, even if it be voluntary. Like, they would have probably done it and used AI because they're not online. They could have had credits in the game and earned something for their time working on the game. Like I don't get why people feel like it's okay to use it in any sense. Even companies that did use it. I'm like Progressive, they've been having a recent AI ad that I've been seeing popped up. It makes me sad because I like the ads, especially with Flow. They have I like when they use commercials for her. It was interesting. They even did a collab with Sonic at some point, and it makes me kind of sad because it's like you guys companies want to use AI. You was able to make compelling ads. There's other companies that did in the back day do that. So like you remember e-shirts? I was looking back on Mr. Mojo, one of the Mojo Watch Mojo channels, and like they talked about as has the best ones. And I'm like, yeah, I remember the commercial was so good, and it worked because they actually made it kind of compelling that people invested into the brand, and they make one to carry the story. I'm like, that's because we don't have to make or doing content like that anymore nowadays. Not they're afraid to sink money to it. But you can easily do that and you can get people invested. People that might not have invested because of how good it is. I'm like, it's sad. Like people don't want to invest more to doing stuff like that. They want to cheap off the easy way. And like your brand didn't start out doing stuff like that. It started out being effectively and trying to tell a story to get people why people should invest or purchase whatever product you have. And the thing is, they don't want to do that. It's like very, very sad. It's like sad that they don't want to do it. And you used to have a lot of bad commercials, and now a lot of them are like scumming out. And that's why I really like Pepsi's commercial because they took a job. Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola's been on the AI train. It's been sad. They used to make golden commercial, now they like they want an AI. They want lazy. I'm like what happened to the artists you were using back then to make those ads? Like you don't have to even do that. Even Google is like, trying to shove ads down our throat. Like you don't have to do that. Like you created to help fill in a need that was lacking. Like we don't need AI to do that when you've already doing that. Not to mention it came from other people also sharing their expertise to allow us to be able to get the information needed. You don't need to have AI to do that. Just give us the right information without need to shove AI down our throats. It's certain people that took the time and did the work to have this information to be able to take it in the first place. The same thing with generative AI are. It took a lot of work for us to be able to hone our crafts, hone our skills, do what we need to do for you to get invested to be able to like, hey, yeah, so here's our art, here's the thing we do. Like we built like something we love, other things that we grew up on, other things we've seen. That was also handmade with love that you guys once so embodied. Like all those Disney movies and stuff like that, we got inspired to want to do these things because we love what they were turning out. The story that was the characters involved us so much we wanted to do our own like those things, and that's why. And that's why you have people now that are doing trying to do themselves because we have companies like Disney being the former ones that were known for that, ch- not turning out or going to AI or like not trying to continue to work. You just hear a recent like what was his name? I think it's Matt Brawley. I never got into the show yet, but he just had a movie got turned down by Disney, which going to have the Rebecca Sugar, who I enjoyed from Steven Universe, who made that show a love. I enjoyed all she did. I enjoyed everything what that woman's done. I was like so engulfed in that show. I loved everything about it. I'm like, that influenced me so much hard. She was going to make music for that. You know, it would have slapped hard. And they are the ones that just fumble with K-pop Demon Hunters. Like, how are you going to pass up knowing you already fumbled on K-pop Demon Hunters? I gave Netflix for Netflix to catch to get the bag in, and now Netflix is like knowing they got something good, knowing that they're already put in for a sequel. They're not dumb. Like, how could you not say, you already know you failed? You should be like, knowing the moment you have Rebecca on your side, Ronzo's not really, yes, no, you made a show for your like television stuff, but yeah, because she could make out good songs. Like, how are you gonna like pass up on it? It's like ridiculous. Like, how are you gonna pass up? We know you have something good there. Rebecca Sugar, there's no reason why you should be like, yeah, we don't want it. Like, no, it's just dumb talk. You're not gonna pass up on Rebecca Sugar, made. I hope you know. You know it's good. You know it's good. You don't need to pass up on it. That's losing money on the table. As another country, I once said it like that would have drawn money, and it's true, it would have because you didn't think it was gonna be good. Not taking into account like the overall popularity of K-pop nowadays since now not talking about like the one off like since Psy and everything because there was all of us are in the K-pop but on a global scale. Why you have Cat's Eye now? Where companies like Cat's Eye or other groups like Lisa from other groups get into gaming companies now. K-pop has already gotten big. I was not seeing the potential it already has that you should be like not seeing K-pop Demon Hunters and not backing it from Demshi and then folded it off the next far amount because he was doing it for like the cheapest you can do it for and then seeing now because you fumbled hard because now like what kind of money's making because like I was not believing in knowing how big K-pop is anything and blowing up back home in South Korea because South Korea sees it. This campus, I'm gonna have to figure it out. It's like all over. I'm like, because YouTube Studios, fine. I can't tell anything, but as everything online looking like ooh, like so weird. I'm like, I can't even like I have to see 'cause it's like there should be an option where I'm gonna have to look for it. Cause like I don't know why the camera's like being so jumpy when I'm like I'm not moving. Cause like the camera's like thinking I'm moving, but I'm not doing moving. It's just my talent. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But to go back to my original idea, like, I think it's just kind of dumb that they passed up on it because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. Like, how are you gonna pass up on it, knowing how good it is, and then like not like like I would not, I would not, I would be an idiot to pass up on it, knowing you have one go to television on there that's created a world phenomenon animated series that's run in multiple seasons, getting a spin-off developed, made music and stuff, knowing that the music is like very beautiful and chanted and everything, and impacted the creative storytelling. Also impacted the way how surveys are the first topics now in the LGBT community because they broke the mold with that, broke the mold with that with Sapphire and Ruby. The other show was doing that. That was Avatar was like Korra and what's her name saw me holding hands at the end, but they couldn't show anything. They didn't know it yet. That was supposed to be God, but I was supposed to want the phone open against me like, we're going all in. We're doing all we can. We don't care. Even the finger to other countries that are against this content. But no, you can't do these little rounds. She is a girl. You have to accept her. You need to put her in a dress. She's a girl. And we're not gonna put a suit just to make it easier for her. We're gonna let you know because we see what you're doing. She's a girl. She even got her in a dress. You can't deny the dress. You know what the dress stands for in your country. It's like universal and all that. So like it's so weird that they passed up doing that, and everyone in the community was like kind of sad, get violent or anything. Why should be mad? Because I'm like, I have to stay with. That's why we could have been the Kira Dima Hub and let people know more about Thailand because I don't know much about Thailand. And then calling them mythology, so that would have been cool. It's like with Kira Dima that would have been good for them. But it's the thing that they start like investing in. It's like sad because we don't know we don't know what went down and things be like. Yeah, not this time. Like not this time. Like it's laughable. And the honorary is that immediately after that, he got the phone to rejection. He decided, okay, I'm just gonna move on, which he did, perfectly so, and decided I'm gonna start making my own series. I'm like, you know what? if if Sony after this, like that's pretty much it is. Like I'm just gonna do my own thing, which good on him for me to like right after the rejection, he's like, I'm really gonna just go in and just start my own series and be able to move out the studios, which everyone is trying to do now because which you don't blame them because it's hard because studios make it kind of tough because it's kind of hard to like do something but studios don't support you. And it's true because studios don't be supporting you, so of course it's gonna be like, well, and if you want to, like you're kind of stuck in a loop where no one's trying to pick up anything, so you gotta of course do it yourself, like find a band of people and try to raise some money to get something going. Which I don't blame them for wanting to do. They just want to make stuff. We all want to make stuff, but we also want to be able to like we want to make it stuff we enjoy. Like no one want to make stuff and not have money off of it. That's cool and all, but you can't force someone out alone. You gotta have someone to sustain yourself, but you want to be able to do things that makes you enjoy, which is always what I want to be doing. Yes, I want to make comics and stuff and illustrations and all that, but I don't want to be just in here having to do I'm gonna use nine. It's not in my case, but I'm gonna use it as an example because the standard time frame of a 9 to 5 to have to do it after later on, or find time to do on the side between other activities, where I could be having the time to do that fully on, bring my brain fruition, and even ways to leverage myself. That's why we have people trying to do it now because no one wants to. Like you can easily just on the side, like you'll be doing it. You have to do it like after 8 hours a day, and it gets kind of stressful to do it because you're like already like drained from the workday. That's not like easy to do. Not easy to do that and still commit to like 8 hours while trying to commit to a schedule. But you're doing what you can do. But that's why you like push it because like you want this to happen. So you have to work at it to make it happen. Um, let me go back to this again. I guess it's not line color all the way. But that's why you want to do it because you know, like you know, you're like 'cause that's what you love to do. That's why you got to do it because it's what you love to do. You love the animation. That's why they're in it for that. I don't have it times, but I know it's not going to be career for me because I'm like, I can't really see myself animating stuff consistently on a day by day basis. I'm not up for it in the mood for it, but I'm more like on a sequential thing. Like, I'll do like the still images and stuff. That's more my jam. I'm on the comic side, the manga side, where I do like panels and stuff. You're not going to really see me go full out on that. Like, no. Like, no, you're not. Uh, so I thought it was kind of dumb that he did that in the first place. But I'm glad to see him trying to do something afterwards. Like, cause he's gonna have the support because he's like in the scene, he's already in the industry. He got these well other fellow people he worked with gonna back him on. He got fans. He's gonna back like, oh, well, you making a series? Like, yeah. And he'll take on the work on it while having the money to get the people he needs and support so I can do it. Because we all know that animation is not cheap. It costs money. You gotta have people to feed, and you need other stuff like the music, people speaking, like voiceover. There's a lot of work that people don't seem to piece together. So yeah, I'm happy for him to have that. We'll get with this for it because I haven't really checked out Korea. This was kind of hard. It may not be scary, so I may check it out. Kind of seems like that's about just as long as it's not super scary. Like I'm gonna be fearful, especially because he mostly did a lot of like children stuff. So it should be kind of good because he worked on Disney stuff like for the children. I'm not too worried on that. So um, but yeah. Um, oh yeah. Also, speaking of that, the information. So this Nights Academy is fully funded, so that's good to hear that. So we get to see a few ups now that got funded. That was able to get greenlit, so I'm very happy on that. I was also watching that from Dana Carey and the Disney like innovation people who also ended up doing that well for the same because of Disney. Well, and Matt did for Sony because of Disney like and she's doing a graphic novel. I just emphasize she's doing a graphic novel now, which I do have to watch it at some point. She's finally able to do a graphic novel like T-Red, which I thought was really cool. I guess she has to be able to do that. That's not tied up in licensing, or either as a spin-off somewhere in the story, without that connected. That's like you can do that's not exactly like on the main line section. I'm assuming because it's owned by Disney, so I'm like the sad part is that they write it off, which if you ever remember from last year or like 3 years ago, it was like terrible. That's why we had this whole thing because a lot of shows that were classic shows were getting white off that either never became a thing or did. Like I didn't get to see it. I need to see if I can find it. The Looney Tunes 3 movie with the Dana Earth stuff, and now the Coyotes coming out. So how much bad? Those were being made, and the sad part is they were being made like in the classic 2D animation, and they were getting shelved. They got saved. I forgot the name of the group, that company that saved them, but they saved them from going like just hitting the wall because Warner was gonna just keep them involved and not let them be shown. And it's sad because you don't have Star anymore. So I don't know why were you gonna hide it away. Like I know it's not. I know you're saying like, oh, it's not 3D, so it's not gonna make us money nowadays. I want to see 3D, but it's still appeal for 2D. Like like your roots came from 2D. That's the interesting thing. Like your root came from 2D roots from the 50s. Like you think you were not gonna hum those that time because you came from that time. Things came beyond that from the 20s and all that. Bubble holes and all that. Like you think they would want to keep up with that spirit, but they don't. And it's sad because you came from that spirit. That would have been awesome to keep it up, but they just don't want to do that. And it took a lot for the company, I forgot who they are, to get the movie filmed so they can repurpose it and keep it alive. Because they're not considering keeping it alive, they were considering letting it die. And it's sad because like it shouldn't die. And we're finally getting it. I gotta see the other movie. We're gonna get the Coyote one. That was like the first. Was it? I think it was the first one actually. It was the first one. I think I was doing the first one. They got shelved and they got put back a lot in like licensed jail or whatever. And then they're finally like, we got the license. We're gonna release it because you're not gonna have much movies like this. All this coming from people themselves, which is coming from people who are fans of this. You're not gonna get it from companies unless they're really branch out. That's what it's gonna come to. You have to do it yourself. Because companies are like, I'm not gonna attack them. Like, they don't feel like they see any need for this stuff anymore. They're not gonna do this. You have to passion project this if you want it. I'm like, I'm putting this because I'm hoping if people are into it like me, that want it, companies ain't gonna do it. So if you're interested, please let me know so we can make it a thing. So let's got this so far. It's gonna take me longer because I'm using the copy brush. Can't even do big strokes, it lags. I'm definitely once it clip version 4 comes on sale, I'm gonna get it. I see if that helps it because it might help with the lag. I like this brush, but I'm like I can't use that max brush max size 'cause it would lag the hell out of it, and it makes it hard doing it because it lags. So I'm assuming once I get that, I'll fix the lag because it always lags. I only use that like at a size 80 because anything 100 or up lags in a stack. I don't know why it lags, so it does. Because if I could use that full power, that would think here the color. Because I do at times, but look how it lags. It's some reason it lags. I don't know what's about the brush, but it lags. It lags the program, and then it's like I'm making these strokes. It's like lagging. So I'm like I'm finally just using it. I was like, it lags. So like it's annoying because I would love it for that lag, but then like it lags, so I don't use it. I gotta use this because like see, I have a lot of space left. I just want to be careful as well when I get close to the edge, not have it blend over. The only thing left I gotta do is the tree, and then I gotta just do Lisa, but that'll be all. Um, and then we'll be done. We just gotta shade, start. Now we're gonna the fun part. I'm gonna shove a little bit too, cause my throat. I'm like, I've been speaking quite a bit. Um, I gotta see how to set it. I have a down on the panels. I gotta figure out how to make it look clearer to know what it is for people. If you all support me anyway, help the stream, which always will help me to have better output, to have more things to do. So to check out my phone and the link and below on the panel. I gotta add more stuff to it, but also will help me be able to do more content creating, more streaming stuff. and everything. So I would love to do more of that. I just need that support. Um, because I have also a job, but also it's not cheap. Uh, I gotta make sure I can live. Gotta make sure I can live and not die. So I'm like, I need to have that so I can leave, not be like, yo, oh, struggling. I don't want to struggle bus. You also don't have to struggle bus. You can get that. It's all good. Everything. That's what we kind of about. I guess the last option for they'll probably all in the sign off line this week, but I'm gonna be playing Scotland Devil on Friday. I want to try that out. And like I said, if it's not a long demo, kind of how long it is, we're gonna be to Castlevania for the first time playing the collection. I did want to play more before that new Castlevania comes out. I'm gonna be playing that, and then at some point later down the line, not this week, later on within the weeks, I do want to replay because I don't think I've ever beaten it. And I kind of produced it. I want to play the Blessing Curse of the Moon. Yeah, so that's on future doc. But yeah, I want to do that. So we can get that going. That would be pretty neat. I think we changed the problem. I hope this company. I have this. It's not the same ground, but I hope it can make enough to look like so. I think with enough shading, it'll stand out. I want people to know that this is not the same brown. This is like a darky brownish, but like I like it's not the same brown. Please don't assume it's the same brown. Kind of like it's muted. So I'm like it's not the same brown, but I want at least to be focus. So I want to think it's gonna be fine. Um, and like I said, we're gonna play single soccer. We're getting close to the end. So once we finish the song on Nephilim, we're gonna be doing backtracking. Maybe backtracking, maybe backtracking stream. I said maybe because I don't know how much backtracking we do. But what else we're missing, I would like to see. Maybe also grind to get more skill. So yeah, yes, that's for this stream for this week. Um, yes, kind of pretty much. Yeah, how everyone's doing well today. Um, like I said, I wish I could have schools out normally before, like the week still, but I just can't do that. Now when I work and so I have to kind of pull it up when it's opportunity senses. I can't really like do it out, but I'm gonna try. So yeah. This I'm excited. So let me get this. There we go. There. Hmm. Okay. I love this leaf block. The carrot and flower. Let's see. I'm just looking for some answers. I'm just like want to kind of jump off of it. 'Cause I'm like, it's beginning to be a lot of work. I gotta get to these and see. Oh, watch this one that I can find it. That's famous. Oh, all right, we're almost done with this. Really look over the first. I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna just set these first before we get back into this. I was gonna see what's up with restream because restream at times does not want to be doing what it's doing. It's so annoying. But a lot of times I'm like, none of this popping loads up. That's like, oh, look, so annoying. Um, because I learned that for both YouTube and Twitch, and it's like, well, um, I don't see it. It's like, boo, boo, boo. Also, same thing on YouTube. I didn't even know until now. I'm like restream. I set it up. Why is not it connected to thingy? Like I set it up for the first place. It's supposed to connect into the thing with the titles. I'll have to fix it, but again, it's like, oh, I said, what's the point you setting it up and you don't do your job? Like, you gotta be a step for something. Oh, and of course, I'm also annoyed too with these bots. Every stream, at least I get a bot of some kind. It's like ridiculous. Oh, let me fix something. My thingy's like, let me my thingy's like, out. Let me fix. Okay, yeah, it's so ridiculous. I need to see what's going on with the Twitch because every time every stream, it's been every stream I get a bot of some kind. I've noticed that I get at least a bot or more during the stream. It's kind of annoying. Um, but at least I have Siri bot to do the job. But it's still annoying because it's every stream. It hasn't not been a non-consistent stream where I get a bot for something like some when I type my account for some reason. Just like on the socials, like I see a like from something like ooh, and then I have balls like that makes me so sad because it's like ooh, why are you locking onto my account? You're not legit. You're just annoying me. Like please go away. Please do not engage if you're not a real being, if you're not a real person. Like, ooh, okay. Um, but yeah, like I said, I'm going to take a break soon. I'm not gonna stop it. I want to continue getting this done. But I do want to like eat a bit and decompress and just watch a bit of war and see how it's looking. Um, and rest my voice a little bit because I don't often talk a lot. As I mentioned earlier, I'm like this year was the point where I talk the most apart from family. And that's not even too often. Family is often I but like this is when I'm like streams when I'm like the one time I'm like speaking, speaking. I'm like shout to the audience. So I'm like we're doing that. So yeah, let me take this off because you get like this was like different. So I'm like, There we go. Right. I'm not gonna go ham from the top because like the black's gonna be here on the top, so I'm like almost going like the black anyway. So there we go. And also do the mouth. Mm-hmm. Well, the teeth is done now, do you know? I'm gonna take a small little break. There we go. Last thing is here. I think I'm gonna stop it, like I said. All right. Let's I'm gonna take this small break. I'll start gaming with a small break. We're going to eat. So, alright, we're almost done though. We're gonna this out. I'm gonna eat a bit now. Take a little break to just settle and do this. We're almost done, like I said. We got this wrap up. Then we start shading. Ooh, basically. So it's like starter over here. We're also do this too. It's like yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's not good. And we is mad. It's not what I wanted because it's just like standing out and if you ever go to food all like which part hurt, no, right? Thanks. Need that is all. Alrighty. Back in. Okay. Yeah, I have to see on the camera because I don't know something. So I'm like, I don't remember. Okay. Right. Kitchen. So nice. There we go. Shit. Try. I'm trying. Oh, I don't like how this. I do this. Oh, I just wrote someone. Yeah. Okay, I think this is better. Can I make this shade? Can I make this shade on that? It's black. Like, I'm not like, I don't really treated like I wanted to be in the picture. My in the night, this in the night, the night, from the water. I want to the night, the light. I wanted to be in the night, drink the light. I let the water when we can. With the night, drink the night. The feeling you smile. Get the night, drink the night. You know what I'm waiting for. In the night, drink the light. I want to see you smile. Get in the night, drink the light. I want to want to really care. In the night, drink the light. I want to see you smile. Get in the night, drink the light. I'm the one I'm waiting for. In the night, drink the light. I want to see you smile again. In the night, drink the light. I'm the one I'm waiting for. In the night, drink the light. I want to see you smile again. In the night, drink the light. And I want night waiting for. In the night, drink the light. I want to see you smile again. In the night, drink the light. You're the one I'm waiting for. What is it? Simpler. Maybe texture is helping get effect one of the silver. Okay, and I'm gonna do that now. Okay, let's do this. Let's see. Next one. Right. Oh, let me have the lines. Everything is yeah, I think it's up there. Yeah. Oh, where is there? Okay. I think we're done with the top part of our face. We could do hair. Oh, okay. Okay. So, um, let me do this. Oh, let's try. Alright, there we go. Yeah, this is working out. I like how this is the texture of the after, but it's pretty good. Yeah. Um, so we, okay. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, I think it's camera. What the crap? I think we're at a good place where I can stop. I did a lot. Still have more to do. This. There's other stuff supposed to do as well, but I think we're gonna call it for now. I don't feel this not before work tomorrow. Well, it wasn't really a work day, but I decided to pick it up. Gotta make sure things flowing here. Yes. Easy now. I think. Um, yeah. Yeah, so I'm pretty good. I'm almost done with the character Lisa herself is that sleeve and flower. I didn't figure out the background thing, but it'll be still all good. And then see what fun effects I can do. Um, I'll probably look up on the side and see what kind of effects I'll do to enhance this. Um, oh yeah, let me do this too, because I can see it, like it's noticeable. Let me do this. I don't forget. Okay, try to do a nice shape so it's not harsh. Okay, let me see. I might want to fix up more of the curve. We'll see. That's not bad though. Kind of like that. But yeah, I think I like how things so far. Yeah, I think I said it. So I'll probably call it here. Let me see. So I made now. I'm doing art. I would like it to still be art related. So, oh, let me show you this sort of arting. I think what we're gonna do. Ooh, yeah. So maybe like that. So we have people. Let's see. Okay, so I like their interface. I haven't people that come in the mall, but I like their interface. How they have their I don't think I was supposed to grab that. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so we are going to read over to yes, we're gonna read over to Shina Nima. They are also drawing. They're like they're doing any emote. So I'm going to read over to them. Um, and everything. Um, well, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. Arting away. Well, not tomorrow. Friday, not arting. We're gaming playing Scott Pilgrim EX, the demo. It's available on PC. And we are done with that because it is, kind of like a one that will be. We'll jump with the customer. The demo was really short than expected because the demo could be how long it needed to be. And then after that, we got anything else on grab. But thank you all for watching. I will be back tomorrow. I have to figure out this with Me Too Serial because my camera's always like kind of it's not consistent. Can be annoying, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Friday. I keep saying tomorrow, Friday. But take care, guys. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.